Hey there, I am gonna be throwing on some makeup. And as I do, I'm gonna be showing you a couple of quick hacks that I learned on how to not have cakey, crepey concealer under your eyes. As we mature, a nice way actually of saying, our eyes are getting old and wrinkly. I like mature eyes so much better. Sometimes concealer can just cake under our eyes, and that's not good. So I learned a little hack that I will share with you. I will also show you a easy way or a simple way to contour and highlight. I did not contour and highlight for a long time because one, I didn't think I knew how, and I didn't really understand the whys and the hows of it. Why and how do you contour? The how is actually very easy, but why you do is to hide flaws and accentuate other parts of your face. So maybe you don't have cheekbones, so you do it to create the appearance of cheekbones. Maybe you have a wider nose, so you do it to create a longer, slimmer nose. So those are just a couple of examples of why you would want to, highlight and contour. So create appearance of things you want and hide some flaws. So I have a couple of little hacks and tricks for you today. So I always do eyes first, and I just totally screwed up what I do. But that's okay. We'll make it work. I did foundation first, which is not typically what I do. I usually do eyes first because when you put your eyeshadow on, sometimes little flecks and specks get on your face. So I always do eyes first, and I just kind of screwed up my system, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to flip on the fly. And that was my other little hack for you, was to stop crepey little eyes, but that's okay. We'll make this work. So you're gonna think I'm crazy with what I'm doing. So I have this crazy little shimmery, sparkly, metallic palette, and you're gonna think I'm crazy for using it, but it works. It totally works. And I'm gonna do it in a crazy way. I'm gonna create stripes on my eyes. And we're gonna do it with some crazy color combinations. And I'm gonna start in the center. And you always use the lightest color you're gonna do in the corner of your eye, because then that kind of makes your eye pop. And so you can always already see that I got a little eyeshadow. But one, that's what they make Q-tips for. And two, we'll go back over with our concealer and we'll fix it. So just make a little stripe. Doesn't have to be perfect because blend. We're gonna blend. And then I'm gonna make a stripe with my second color. And then we're gonna blend it all out, and it's going to be gorgeous when we're done. And I'm doing metallics, one, because I love shimmer and sparkle, and it makes me happy, and especially around this time of year. I just do. And I could have gone a little bit darker, but that's okay. And like I said, just this time of year, I love the lights, the sparkles, the brightness, the colors. All right, so I'm gonna get close to the camera. Don't be scared. So there's my stripes. Both eyes, blend it out. I'm gonna blend it all together, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be gorgeous when we're done. You're gonna not be able to tell that I did stripes. Like, see, it totally blends all together. And then we're going to use a little Q-tip, clean it up. Like I said, typically what I do is I start with my eyes because, as you can tell, we got a little eyeshadow under our eye. So Q-tip it up, clean it up. So eyes, foundation, concealer is how I do it. And like I said, I do it in that order because the foundation and the concealer will always cover all the flecks and specks of eyeshadow that you have. So we kind of used a Q-tip. Then I do my foundation. I don't know, I just grab the foundation first. So to stop the cakey crepiness of your concealer under your eyes, take a setting spray, any spray that you have. You can spray it into a dish, like a flat plate or something, or a jewelry dish if you have a jewelry dish. What I'm going to do, just for ease and convenience, I'm going to spray it on my ring finger and then just tap it into your eye and let it dry. And then we will use our concealer. So just tap it on with your ring finger and let it dry. And why you use a dish is because you can just, gently tap your finger into the dish and get it that way. I just find it easier just to tap it right onto my finger. So any setting spray that you have, use that. We're just letting it dry. And then your concealer, any old concealer that you have. And we're going to do 2 little stripes under each eye. We're going to do a stripe on the outer and a stripe in the corner, a little bit more than that, stripe in the corner, stripe out. And then we're going to use a blending bud. And your blending bud, if you didn't know this, your blending bud needs to be a little damp when you're using it. Don't use your blending bud dry. And then we're just going to tap this so that it's blended in, hence a blending bud. And then this keeps it from getting cakey and crepey, this being the setting spray. And it will look beautiful and flawless all day long. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., however you do your day. Sometimes you really need to, squeeze your blending bud to really get into that corner. And then if you get a little too close to the, outer corner of your eye, you might need to take your blending brush that you used on your eyeshadow and just maybe blend it a little bit more. Blend it out a little bit more to kind of fix what you did. There we go. Get your fingers involved a little bit if you need to. There we go. All blended out, no more dark circles. And what I will do is to really make sure that my eyes are blended with my foundation. I'm going to go back over with my foundation brush and just give it one little, tap and make sure that we're all blended together. I want to make sure we're all blended. Make sure you're blended under your neck, which I'm sure I did. And then again, I'm going to use my blending brush. Make sure I fix in case I got a little too close to my eyes. And then we need some eyeliner. I have just a basic black eyeliner, and I'm just going halfway, from the center out. That's just how I do my eyeliner because of my lovely hooded eyes. But you could absolutely do all the way across. Obviously, you could wing your eyeliner. You could do a cat eye, however fancy you want to get. We're going to comb our eyebrows out, comb our lashes before we put on our mascara. Mascara, greatest invention ever, because my eyelashes, they're long, but they're on the blonder side, so they look invisible. Like, I can't even tell that I have eyelashes. It's awful. So thank goodness for mascara. Beautiful thing. Like, oh, huge difference already. Mascara, no mascara. You can't even tell that I have eyelashes. So, tip 1, down about preventing the cakey crepiness under your eye with concealer. You got to use setting spray. Tip 2 is coming up with using a, we're going to use a bronzer. And I say this a lot, but I read once about women over 40 not supposed to be doing mascara under their eyes, on their lower lashes. Sorry. Again, you can't even tell that I have lower lashes if I don't use mascara on my lower lashes. So sorry, ma'am, whoever you were that wrote that article. We're putting some mascara on my lower lashes. The nice thing about the mascara, any mascara really, totally buildable. So like, I have one coat on, I could stop. Why would I want to stop? I want lashes that go boom. So we're going to do another coat. Let's do that. So there we go. We got some lashes. All right. Bronzer for contouring. I love our beachfront bronzer. We have a matte bronzer and we have a little bit of a shimmer bronzer. The beachfront bronzer is a little bit of a shimmer bronzer. Obviously with my eyeshadow, I'm a shimmer girl. So I'm going to use the beachfront bronzer. And bronzing, again, I didn't do it for the longest time because I thought it was difficult and complicated, and it doesn't have to be. All we're going to do is we're going to start at the forehead. We're going to work our way down. We're going to come in under the cheek line and come back out under our jawline. So basically we're going to make a 3 on each side of our face. And then we're going to swipe down each side of our nose. I don't have to do my nose. Like, I don't have, that big of a nose that I want to contour my nose and, make it longer and slimmer. But if you have that issue and you want to make your nose slimmer, you contour down each side, contour, your eyes, contour really, you could really get deep under your jawline if you really want to make your jaw longer, slimmer. Really do deep under your cheekbones if you really want to make your cheekbones pop. But I'm just going to do a basic 3 under, on each side of my face. It is that simple to contour. Like, it doesn't have to be, complicated. That's it. That is what we are going to do. And then I will do blush, and we're going to go back over our face with the setting spray, and we're going to call it good. do a three on your face. Like I said, if you really want to come in, and then we could just, you know, blend it out. Because with the foundation, you need to do something on your face, whether you are going to highlight and contour, whether you're going to do a blush, whether you're going to do both, you know, a bronzer and a blush. You need to put some color back into your face because your foundation took it all out. Like you know, you're matting all of your flaws, your freckles, your blemishes, your imperfections. You're matting them out with your bronze or your blush. So you need to put, you know, some color, some contour back onto your face. I mean, you can't be totally matte and one color. Monotone. That was the word I was looking for. Monotone. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of blush above the contour that I did, just to give a little pinkness, a little rosiness to my face. And I'll put a little lippy on, just to give a little, you know, contour to my face. My favorite lippy that I always use because I like it. It's just a little contrast, just a little difference. And there we go. We're done. We're good. See, super simple. And I went a little bit long because obviously I was yammering and talking, but it doesn't have to be complicated. I probably should have done this before I did the lippy. Oh well. Setting spray, setting powder, something to just make your makeup set. Makes it last longer. So it makes it, you know, a 12-hour day. Typically I will do a powder on my face because I have oily skin. So I will typically do a setting powder on my face to make it last longer, and then it mattifies the powder or mattifies the oil on my skin. But right now, winter, my skin's a little bit on the drier side, believe it or not. So I'm fine using the setting spray instead of a powder. So there we go, we're done. Super simple contour, and then the little tip to prevent the caking of your concealer under your eyes. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed the couple little tips and tricks and hacks that I taught you. You guys have a great day. Bye.